Erik Ten Hag cost us the game. And that's just the truth. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Football with Priscilla. I am Priscilla, obviously. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I just want us to talk about the Manchester Derby, which has just been played, at which Manchester United lost 3-0. Yes, we lost 3-0, and I said we were gonna win 2-1. Listen, I was the one who was a fool for believing that Manchester United would shock me. But before we get into the video for today, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. Now, I just want us to go through a few points that I wrote down with regards to the game. And the first point we're going to talk about, which I feel was the biggest problem in this game, Erik Ten Hag. Now, I know it's a touchy subject for most Manchester United fans. When you say Erik Ten Hag was wrong, people get riled up, right? People don't like hearing that Erik Ten Hag was wrong. But I think today we can blame Erik Ten Hag. I honestly believe Erik Ten Hag was wrong. And I think he has 95% of the blame, okay? I think he should be blamed 95%. Now, during the game, I heard the commentator say, Erik Ten Hag said Reguilon and Varane were fit, but them not playing today was purely a tactical choice. Okay, so let's break this down, right? Let's look at Erik Ten Hag's tactic. So his tactics were, no, I'm not going to put Varane. I'm going to put Johnny Evans, okay? Who's very slow, against Erling Haaland, against Alvarez, against Foden, and against Jack Grealish, right? I'm going to have all these players against Evans and against Harry Maguire. And no, I am not going to put Reguilon, who is a natural left fullback. I am going to put Victor Lindelof, who even when we are playing him on his right position can be poor and is slow and has no pace and sometimes is bullied off the ball. That's the one I'm going to play on the left side versus a very versatile, very skillful Phil Foden. Ladies and gentlemen, Erik Ten Hag's tactics. Like, okay, I don't want to go on a rant. I want someone to explain for me in the comment section because maybe I don't understand. So I need someone to explain to me like, oh, Priscilla, you don't know what these tactics were. This is what was happening. Because in what world do you leave a left fullback, a natural left fullback, for Victor Lindelof? Unless you're telling me Reguilon can't play for like 75 minutes. Okay? You can put Reguilon on for 75 minutes. We were being outplayed. Erik Ten Hag has literally done the same thing that he did last season and we lost. Surprise, surprise. Once Sofyan Amrabat left the midfield, the doors were wide open. Man City were just running through our midfield. Bruno Fernandes is not a CDM. McTominay, oh my God, is not a CDM. You can't depend on Scott McTominay to be your CDA. In what world? We have seen how many times it has failed, but for some reason, we continue to insist and force McTominay to play as our CDM. I get that Sofyan Amrabat had a yellow card. I get it. But why did we leave Eriksson on? For heaven's sake. I get Eriksson is a playmaker. But the guy's legs are gone. He can't play for 94 minutes. Eriksson couldn't even track back. Like he couldn't find the runners. If it was the second goal, the one that Haaland scored, there was no one at the left side. Literally, Haaland was alone. You left one of the most deadliest strikers in the Premier League with 50-something goals. Your defenders that Erik Ten Hag decided to put in today left Haaland alone. Like, in what world does it even make sense that Haaland was not being tracked? By Maguire? By Lindelof? Oh my gosh, Lindelof. By Evans? None of the midfielders could even track Haaland. Mason Mount, what did Mason Mount come and do on the pitch? Like, when we put in Mason Mount, what difference did Mason Mount make? Please, someone tell me. Maybe I wasn't watching the game. So for someone who's going to come and tell me, oh no, don't blame Erik Ten Hag, I blame Erik Ten Hag. He should get 95. Yes, 95% of the blame today because his tactics were poor. And that's just the truth. Questionable tactics today. Erik Ten Hag cost us the game. And that's just the truth. The second point that I want us to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is I think it's time Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford take a back seat. Like, let them just sit on the bench because Bruno has been poor and today was worse. I'm one of the biggest Bruno Fernandes fan. I love Bruno Fernandes, but today he was horrible. He was horrible. He kept on losing the ball. He couldn't track back. What was Bruno Fernandes? Maybe it's because of the number that they were playing him today, but oh my gosh, he was awful. Marcus Rashford, like, you could hear the crowd boo when Højlund was removed, Garnacho was put in. I was honestly expecting at certain point Rashford to be removed. I think it's fair to say that Rashford and Bruno Fernandes should be benched because what was Rashford offering us today? Like what? Honestly, I feel like Højlund is offering us way more than Rashford because Højlund at least is at the places where he needs to be. He just is lacking the service. But what is Rashford doing? Trying to take on players when he can't? 3, 4, the guy can't even shoot. Like, I don't have anything against Rashi. I think he's a good player. But what is he doing? He has been poor. Him and Bruno Fernandes have been poor. And I think Erik Ten Hag has to make the bold decision and drop them for at least a game. He has to make that bold decision. Because what were they doing? What? Bruno Fernandes, what was he doing? Mourning, complaining. He couldn't make a pass. Today, Bruno Fernandes couldn't make a pass. Like, it's sad. It's just sad. The other point, ladies and gentlemen, that I want us to talk about is the substitution. Apart from Garnacho, right? Apart from Garnacho, which substitute came on and changed the game or had an impact on the game? Because Martial did, was Martial even on that game? Like, did he even play? Martial did nothing. Mason Mount, who was substituted long ago, did absolutely nothing. Again, I repeat, why did we buy Mason Mount? For what? Where do we go back to? Erik Ten Hag, who wanted Mason Mount. Why did we buy Mason Mount? Anthony did nothing but try to fight and be aggressive when there was no need for him to be aggressive. Regulon, I think, tried somehow. Regulon tried and Garnacho was more impactful. But the rest of the substitutes, poor. The other point that I want us to talk about is Manchester United did absolutely nothing. We didn't play well. We didn't create well. We did absolutely nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, all of a sudden we can't pass a ball. We can't keep the ball. We don't know where the other players are. We have no style of play. We have no system. What is Manchester United's identity? We keep on saying the star will come. The star will come. We are entering November. From last season, we are entering November. What is Erik Ten Hag's style of play? We keep on saying, no, he needs the right players. He bought players. We are not seeing the style of play. What is our identity? Zebri has given Brighton an identity. The Tottenham coach has given Tottenham an identity. Manchester United has had Erik Ten Hag for how long? Yet we don't know. If anyone came to ask me, Priscilla, what is Manchester United's style of play or Manchester United's system? I have no idea. Maybe I don't understand what is happening. Maybe I don't watch the game properly. But can someone comment down in the comment section and let me know what Manchester United's style of play is? Because personally, I've been watching them for so long and I have no clue. Absolutely nothing. We did nothing. Manchester United did nothing. And that's what hurts the most. Not that we lost, because any team can lose to Man City. It's the way we lost. We couldn't pass the ball. Like, we literally could not pass the ball. We couldn't find each other. We couldn't play the through balls. We couldn't play one-on-one. Even counter-attacking football today was practically impossible. We couldn't counter. We couldn't break today. That's how bad it was. We did absolutely nothing. It was poor, below par. Giving the whole team, you'd give them 1 out of 10. In fact, 0.5 out of 10. And the 5, ladies and gentlemen, is Onana, who for me, I think was the only positive in that game. Yes, Manchester United conceded 3 goals, but none of those goals, none whatsoever, were because of Onana. I think Onana kept us from having a 6-0. Like, he saved us, literally, from a 6-0 thrashing. For me, Andre Onana was our man of the match. He kept us in that game. And kudos to him. He's played himself back into form. He was the only positive in that team. But from the coach to the forward line, poor. Absolutely poor. I repeat this question. Isn't it worrisome, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that none of our forward players is scoring goals? I keep on saying this and people don't seem to be worried, but you should be worried that none of your forward players are scoring goals. What's so annoying and frustrating is we did the exact same thing versus Man City last season, and Erik Ten did not learn his lesson. He kept on Eriksen and our midfield was open. Same thing today. What does it mean when your coach cannot learn from his past mistake? What should we as Manchester United take that as? Because it's very worrisome. It's not the fact that we lost, it's how we lost. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's about the Manchester United versus Man City game. At least those are my opinions with regards to this game. Honestly, I am pissed off. It's frustrating to support a team that doesn't want to fight for anything. You see teams like Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool, they keep on excelling and they keep on growing. And Manchester United has to now start fighting with Brighton. Like, it's very frustrating. And for me as a fan, I'm frustrated. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, at least we are not Chelsea. Okay, that's the only positive we can take. We are not Chelsea. So yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, comment down in the comment section. Do you guys think Erik Ten is to blame, or am I just being dramatic? I don't know. So yeah, so that's what I had for you guys today. Thank you so much guys for watching. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. Bye.